Alright guys, spring has sprung, flowers are out, and I feel like I need some flowers on my mushroom mugs. Let me show you what I'm working with. So my current mugs, they look like this. They're fucking awesome, I think. But they give off not enough spring pizzazz, I think. A little bit fall vibes, which is fine. But with all the color, I'm thinking I want some flowers. So what I'm thinking is I want to make a vine. It's gonna be a green vine that kind of looks like this. It's gonna have leaves and little flowers on it. That's the goal. I spent a couple hours the other day trying to just like make flowers, like 3D flowers, and it's very challenging. So we will see how this goes. But okay, so I bought some tools on Amazon and I bought a bunch of different size, basically circle cutters, which I think are gonna help me out a lot. And then I bought these, which I don't think are gonna help me out, and they're like little flower petal cutouts, but they're so small, and I don't think they're gonna work. So we're gonna go ahead and roll this out a flat piece of clay and then start shaping up flower petals and see where that gets us. This should work. So I learned a trick, guys, for creating leaves. So if you saw my last leaf video a couple of videos ago, I was like cutting them out, just hand cutting them, and they weren't all perfect, and it was just kind of a pain. But watch this, look what you can do. You can go in a row and cut your little circles in half like that. It's not perfect, but you get the gist. And then these insides are perfect leaf shapes. Boom, just like, well, get that little piece off. Just like that, you have a leaf shape. How cool is that? So that was a fun trick. So first I'm gonna start off with like a little coil. And we're just gonna create a vine with this coil going up the side of the mug. Ah! Dang it. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, so we take our mug. Alright, so okay, so I cut out some leaves. I think I'm gonna put them up like this around. But then, where should we add the flowers? Where do I add the flowers? So we have this cool vine, but I don't really know how to incorporate the flower. I think I'm gonna build a flower and then kind of see where it sits on this vine. So let's go ahead and do that. And building flowers is not easy, so what am I gonna do? I think I'm just going to cut out a circle like this, and then I want to make it kind of like a, like that, like a D. It's not even a D, whatever this shape is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build this little circle. Oh, it's so delicate. Okay, look at that flower. I think that's a decent flower, to be honest. Now let's try to put it on our mug. So I'm actually really happy with these flowers. I think they look super cute. I think they're gonna be good looking vine flowers. And like the pop of color I need. So let's see if we can like make them work on this mug. Thinking just maybe throwing them on the edges like that. That looks cute. Like right here. Okay, okay. I really wonder how these guys will dry and if they're gonna crack, but we're gonna go ahead and try it. This looks so cute, guys. So I'm gonna get my little leaf imprint and imprint these leaves and add the leaves. And I think this is gonna be, oh, I think this is gonna look so good. I'm so excited. So I got this leaf imprint. I showed this in my leaf video, but it's an imprint and I take a little piece that looks like it's the shape of a leaf and I print it in here, squeeze it all down, pull it out. Then we have leaf texture. Let's see if you can see it. Leaf texture, look at that. And then we're just gonna add this guy right here. Okay, so I'm struggling with the leaves. I feel like this leaf looks better. These aren't attached yet, but like them coming off looks better. But I don't know how that's actually gonna work in the drying process as far as cracking and then glazing. And like, will it be a pain in the ass to wash? I don't know. But they're so much cuter coming off. So much cuter. I'm getting a little tripped up on this part of it. Do I add leaves? Do I add another flower? I'm not certain. So we're working through it. Okay, so we are on day 2 of this guy. I only got this much done yesterday, so we have the mushrooms. This down here is gonna be moss. I just need to add texture. And then we have, of course, the flowers. I think it's looking really good. So today I just wanna knock out the other side. The other side, the mug is blank right now. I'm just gonna make it look very similar to what it looks on this side. So let's go ahead and knock the rest of this out. It is finished. I think maybe the mushrooms is too much, but we'll see how it looks after it's glazed. So we got mushrooms and moss, the flowers. I added some more moss here. I don't know if I love that, but it's there. Some more flowers and mushrooms and moss. I think it's gonna look really good. It's gonna be interesting to see once this is fired how like these 3D flowers work, and if they're in the way or if it's too difficult to wash or just too difficult to glaze. We will see. So this is gonna be quite a learning experience. After this dries, it'll take like a week, maybe 2. I'll do a video on glazing this guy in the finished piece, so stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm very happy. Future ones, I might just do flowers. We will just see how the flowers turn out. But yeah, so stay tuned, guys.